Lined up. And they're off. Mid-muzzle and No More Mask out first, and Peyton Elizabeth up showing early speed too. Behind the couch on the far outside there. Four of them sorting out early. Peace Out is next, and trailing the field is 12 O'Clock Rock. Mid-muzzle going to go on now. Mid-muzzle's in front, about 3/4 of a length from Peyton Elizabeth, and behind the couch on the outside. Length and a half more. No More Mask is settled back fourth position, and Peace Out on the inside of the two back, and 12 O'Clock Rock trailing some 7 off the pacemaker Mid-muzzle. Mid-muzzle heading for the turn. From behind the couch, the lead 1 length, and Peyton Elizabeth favored inside in third. No More Mask is in fourth. Then back to Peace Out of the 2, and 12 O'Clock Rock. Still going to pick it up. Into the far turn run. Mid-muzzle out there from behind the couch. The lead is a half length behind the couch. Now going to bid to challenge. And No More Mask of the far outside. Peyton Elizabeth asked for a little more there from fourth. Still with that chance is the favorite. And followed by Peace Out after Peyton Elizabeth, and 12 O'Clock Rock trailing the field. Mid-muzzle to the top of the stretch. Mid-muzzle and opening on the inside for Peyton Elizabeth. Peyton Elizabeth wide open inside to roll right on through. Out the center of the track is No More Mask. And behind the couch, coming to the final furlong, Mid-muzzle. Peyton Elizabeth down to the inside, trying to charge hard with furlong left to go. Mid-muzzle just holding. Mid-muzzle half length in front from Peyton Elizabeth, behind the couch third. Mid-muzzle in front, holding Peyton Elizabeth at bay. Mid-muzzle and Barbosa to win it from Peyton Elizabeth behind the couch. And then it was No More Mask and 12 O'Clock Rock. Minute 26.53. And they're off. B West off to a sharp beginning. Here comes Alvy from between horses. Inspired Irish, after a good beginning, will settle on the outside. And here's Liam tracks along in fourth early. California Ghost is next. And Arrogant Rider is racing now on the far outside for that inside drop. A race down the backstretch. It is B West up top. B West settles in, steady up front. A steady beat for B West, who leads the way, a length and 3/4, and on the outside is Alvy second, and they're followed by Inspired Irish in third, slipping through California Ghost down to the rail, moving a bit closer now. Back to Here's Liam in between horses, and Arrogant Rider trailing the field. 5 lengths from first to last, heading into the turn run. It is B West up top from Alvy. B West about a length and a half. Alvy second, and California Ghost on the inside is in third. Inspired Irish is in fourth, and here is Liam, and Arrogant Rider still on the outside. Midpoint of the turn, B West, and no serious challenge yet. Inspired Irish on the outside. Alvy scrubbed on for a little more run in between horses, and California Ghost racing fourth on the inside. It's the other 2 lengths back, and here's Liam at the back of the pack with Arrogant Rider. They make the turn for home, and it's B West. B West a 1/4 mile from home with a 2-length lead. California Ghost plugging along their second spot, and Alvy's flattened out a little bit in third. And here is B West, who is pouring it on and opening up now 4, now 5 lengths with 1 furlong long left to go. Geron Barbosa looking for the double, and it looks safe from here. B West, much the best. B West by 8, by 9. B West, California Ghost. Here's Liam going to battle it out for second. Going to be a close photo there. B West. And a photo second.
When we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety, controlling medication and training, which had never been done, investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques, decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now, it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
Wind up. And they're off. Raises Spites and Highland Dream, early speed. Amicalola falls on the inside to make 3 right across. And Appraisal right behind them, racing in 4th. And Chauffeur is in 5th. And Spring the Beast is 6th to the outside. Royal Spite out of the inside. Accelerator, Smarty John in no hurry. In between horses, about 7 from the front. Smarty John now trying to find a way through, and indeed does in between horses. Is eager to go. Smarty John tugs all the way up to the 5th spot there. And Smarty John is very eager. Moves to 4th now as they race down the backstretch. Midnight Tequila racing back of the pack, and trailing the field is Sweet Asta, heading into the far turn run, and around the far turn they go, and a battle up front. The inside it is Highland Dream. Right there between horses is Raise a Spites, and the outside next is Appraisal. And around the turn, Appraisal still putting the pressure on Highland Dream, and between horses Raise a Spites. Now Smarty John is 4th, and perched for a run at the top of the stretch with a 1/4 of a mile left to go. turning for home, and it's Highland Dream. The far outside there is Appraisal in between horses. Raise a Spite still 3 in a line, and Smarty John is trying to kick in from fourth, but still at an even clip. Raise a Spites has survived that battle. Raise a Spites and Appraisal on the outside. Appraisal, Raise a Spites. Raise a Spites doing the winning work now. Raise a Spites and Carlos Lopez winning at about a half length. Appraisal was second, and then it was Highland Dream close fourth there. Smarty John and Royal Spy surging late in between. And they're off. Slow to go there. One clear moment. Last away. Bodie's Heritage and Grass Cutter the outside to the lead as Jackie's Quest is moving forward a bit. Then Come Morning is right there fourth, only about 6 off the early pace. And Blonde Samaritan, Waverly, Dunderboss is in between horses. Wicked Kitten, second last position, and one clear moment trails the field. Grass Cutter leads the way by some 3 lengths. Bodie's Heritage is in the second spot. And the inside is Jackie's Quest up close there in third, now within 3 of the front. Then Come Morning is in fourth. On the inside, Wicked Kitten trying to move forward. And Blonde Samaritan in between horses. Waverly, Dunderboss just in behind that group. 7 from the front heading into the turn run. And one clear moment still has to pick it up from the back. Round that far turn. And 4.5 furlongs left to go. Second wire finish. Grass Cutter leads the way. Bodie's Heritage asks for a little more there from the second spot, a length behind. And Jockey's Quest out of the inside slips back to fourth. Now passed by Then Come Morning and Waverly on the outside. Good Samaritan. Then Dunderboss has 7 to make up now. And Wicked Kitten in one clear moment trailing the field. Racing to the top of the stretch. And Bodie's Heritage goes on. Opens up a 3-length lead. Then Come Morning and Grass Cutter. Grass Cutter's on the inside. Then Come Morning on the outside. Now Dunderboss tips out in the clear. Dunderboss trying to run on there from the 5th spot, though trying to shift in. About a furlong left to go. Bodie's Heritage is in front with a 2-length advantage. Then Come Morning. Dunderboss shifting over to the inside in third. Past the furlong marker. It's a second wire run. Bodie's Heritage in front by 2.5. Then Come Morning. Dunderboss is in third as Waverly now picks up fourth. Here's Bodie's Heritage and Then Come Morning. One final try. Bodie's Heritage, Then Come Morning, and Dunderboss. Ready for the fifth. And they're off. Good break with Chocolate Shake. And C goes to the outside. Treasure Tradition wasting no time now with early speed and gone to the front. 10X moves along to the second spot. Down inside is Tauber now taking the fifth position. Magic Mule alongside of the two path. Back to Manolito and Critical Threat. It's another three in the back of the pack there. We have Aliferous and Pharaoh's Triumph trailing the field. Heading now past that 5 furlong mark. And Treasure Tradition, 10X there to press to the outside in the second spot. Chocolate Shake is in third. On the inside, Tauber is eager to go. Tauber is moved third to the inside. Magic Mule up close in between horses, just a couple of lengths in the front. First five separated by some 3 lengths into the far turn run. Manolito's trying to roll now. Manolito is next. They're followed by Aliferous and Critical Threat. And back to C goes to the second last position, and Pharaoh's Triumph trailing the field. 2.5 furlongs left to go. Treasure Tradition leads the way. Treasure Tradition, Chocolate Shake there on the outside. Chocolate Shake driven. Treasure Tradition comes home with a bit of confidence, tries to shake free once more and does. A 2-length lead. Here is Treasure Tradition into the stretch. Furlong left to go. Tauber now making a run there from second spot. 3 lengths behind with a furlong left now. The outside is Chocolate Shake, who's given all, is still battling well. It is Treasure Tradition in front. Treasure Tradition down against that rail with Richard Monterey, and the rolling home is the 8-5 favorite Treasure Tradition. Tauber and Chocolate Shake, and then it was Magic Mule and Pharaoh's Triumph.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause cantered on with just over 300 entrants this year, coming from far and wide in this unique event to walk, trot, and canter over the famed Pimlico racecourse that showcased historic legends and champions. The only event of this type founded by Georgianne Hale. All benefits go to the renowned nonprofit, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Well, this is a great event. I think it really showcases the thoroughbred can come out here and ride and come back to the racetrack and not have any issues. It's a great event for awareness and fundraising, and I think it's a great community event, especially with these people bringing OTTBs, because when they bring them here and they get to showcase them in front of everyone else, I think it's really fun. And because it's close to Halloween this year, we've seen a lot of great costumes, so that's good too. I think a lot of people assume that the racehorse ever came back to the track, that they would not be able to handle it. And we've seen today lots of horses come through the gate with little kids being let out, and things are fun. So yeah, I think once they're out of that racehorse mode for the most part, and they can come out to the track and enjoy themselves, and I think depending on what they're being trained for, they come back here and they know that this rider wants to canter slow or walk or trot, so it's good. It's good.
And they're off. At the gate, as for early speed, Queen of the Cats, the gray up there, and here comes Performance Anxiety showing early foot two, and in between horses is Tilted Tiara. Unbridled Irish racing outside of the fifth position, then it's Just Once More racing sixth, and Rob's Dream is in seventh. Chasing Artemis is eighth on the far outside there, about the four path and some 7 or 8 lengths off of speed. Two Sods Ransom and Fire at Midnight, and Little Four is in the back. At the gate leads the way, the lead about 3/4 of a length. The inside Queen of the Cats right along Alongside of that is Tilted Tiara, another 2, Unbridled Irish, and next is Just Once More in 5th. Performance Anxiety, Toussaint's Ransom, right at the inside, heading into the turn. Rob's Dream, and then Chasing Artemis 4 wide into the turn run, still has to pick it up, some 8 off the pace, and next is Fire at Midnight, and Little 4 trailing. Into the far turn, at the outside, Tilted Tiara putting pressure on at the gate, and Tilted Tiara matching strides. They're 5 in front from Unbridled Irish is next, and then it is Just Once More. Chasing Artemis still in an even clip, 9 to make up now, and Toussaint's Ransom down to the inside of the top of the lane now. I think the rider might have lost the whip there. Toussaint's Ransom, they're into the stretch, about a quarter of a mile left to go, and Tilted Tiara shaking just in front now. From at the gate is a stubborn Trowwood back second, as the other 6 lengths back, and then is Just Once More in third, and try to pick up at the far outside for share. Chasing Artemis down to the inside. Performance Anxiety is now 4th. There's a 16th left to go, and here's Tilted Tiara. No doubt today, Tilted Tiara by 6 lengths. As second will be Just Once More, and then it was At the Gate and a photo for 4th. Oh, photo for 3rd there. At the Gate really stopped late.
It's probably the most beautiful racetrack in the country, to be honest with you.
The background is just beautiful.
I love Gulfstream Park because of the grandstand and the racing.
The weather is beautiful. The facility is phenomenal.
The Gulfstream Championship meet has become one of the top events of the year. You could come out on a Wednesday and see a future Preakness winner.
They're off in the Preakness. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby.
Got the unique 6.5 down the hillside turf course. A whole lot of great racing here in California.
And we're off.
We have all 3 surfaces here, the only racetrack in the country to have all 3 surfaces. Being close to the ocean, being surrounded by some of the greatest horses and riders in history, it's amazing.
It's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. There's no one else has a background like we do.
And they're off. Three's Overdose is sent out for early speed. On the inside there is Karen's Notion hustled up there too. Also there too is Going to the Lead. And Wendell Fong is back in 4th off the pace there. And next is Air Token who trails the field. Down the backstretch, Karen's Notion gunned out there. Leads at about a neck in front. Three's Overdose is pressing from the outside the 2-path. Then it's Going to the Lead and Wendell Fong now 4 to make up into the turn. And Air Token on the inside. Round that turn, 4-5 lengths will cover the field. It is on the inside Karen's Notion and Three's Overdoses on the outside. Three's Overdoses now has a bit of momentum to put that head in front with 3 furlongs left to go. Wendell Fong going to the lead on the outside and Air Token trying to gain from the back of the pack while saving ground. They're at the top of the stretch now. Three's Overdoses, Karen's Notion down to the inside. Wendell Fong going to the lead and Air Token into the stretch. Furlong and a half left to go. Upper stretch, it's Three's Overdoses in front, kicking clear. Wendell Fong coming with a nice run on the outside now. Here comes Wendell Fong. Wendell Fung, 3's over Deuces, going to the lead, moves third the far outside. Here's Wendell Fung. Wendell Fung grinding down 3's over Deuces to grab the victory, wins by 3 parts of a length. Going to the lead was third in Air Token, fourth in Karen's Notion. And they're off. Moses Water, quick out of the gate. Moses Water from He Rolls has the lead a length and change, and Jebster runs along into third. Then Slow Gin Biz, the back of the pack, are Imagine It All in Grand Manner. And so Moses Water with a quick beginning there as a 2-length lead heading into the far turn run. From Jebster, second by a neck. He Rolls riding the inside from third position. From in between horses, Slow Gin Biz trying to move forward. And Grand Manor there on the outside also in advance. And now Grand Manor advancing up there 3 deep and only a couple of lengths off that lead. Imagine It All has to pick it up from the back of the pack. Moses Water from Jebster midway on the turn, and Grand Manor lurking third while out wide. Then Slow Gin Biz, and He Rolls down to the inside, and Imagine It All trailing. Top of the stretch, Moses Water. Moses Water, Jebster on the outside trying to get by Moses Water. Jebster outside, Moses Water stubborn though with a furlong left to go. Now Jebster kicks. Jebster's got the head in front. Moses Water giving all. They're well clear of the others. Picking up third, Imagine It All with a 16th left. Here's Jebster and Angel Cruz. Jebster scoring clear at the end from Moses Water, Imagine It All. Then Slow Gin Biz, He Rolls.